What if I told you a single car wash could generate over $400,000 a year? Not a tech startup, not a franchise empire, just a place where people clean their cars. While most people drive through in less than 5 minutes, some owners are quietly building businesses worth millions of dollars. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how this business works, how much money it can make, and what it takes to get started. Let's begin. Every day, millions of Americans drive to work, school, restaurants, and stores. Their cars get dirty. Rain, dust, mud, pollen, bird droppings. No matter where you live, keeping a car clean is an ongoing battle. And that's exactly why the car wash business exists. Unlike many businesses that depend on trends, a car wash solves the same problem every day. People want clean cars, and they willing to pay for it. Most customers don't think much about the business. They pull in, pay a few dollars, get a clean car, and leave. But for the owner, every vehicle is another transaction, another source of revenue, another step toward building a cash flow business. Now, let's look at the numbers. Imagine a car wash serving 100 cars per day. If the average customer spends $12, that's $1,200 in daily revenue. Over a month, that's around $36,000. Over a year, that's more than $432,000 in revenue. And remember, that's just one location. Now, revenue isn't profit. Every car wash has expenses. Owners pay for water, electricity, cleaning chemicals, equipment maintenance, insurance, payroll, rent or property costs, and occasional repairs. A broken machine can cost thousands of dollars to fix. But despite those expenses, a well-run car wash can still generate impressive profits. And then the secret that makes this business even more attractive. Memberships. Many modern car washes offer unlimited monthly wash plans. Customers pay a fixed amount every month and can wash their cars as often as they want. At first glance, that might seem like a bad deal for the owner, but most customers don't use the service nearly as much as they think they will. Let's do the math. Imagine 500 customers paying $25 per month. That's $12,500 in recurring monthly revenue every month before a single new customer arrives. Now imagine 1,000 members. That's $25,000 per month in recurring revenue. This predictable cash flow is one of the biggest reasons investors love car wash businesses. Recurring revenue makes planning easier. It reduces uncertainty, and it creates a more valuable business. So how do people actually get started? Most owners don't begin with a chain of locations. They start with one. Some entrepreneurs buy an existing car wash. Others build a new one from the ground up. The biggest challenge is washing cars. It's finding the right location. A great location can make the difference between success and failure. High traffic areas are often the most valuable. The more cars that pass by every day, the more potential customers you have. Visibility matters. Convenience matters. Access matters. Even the best car wash can struggle if it's hidden away from traffic. The next challenge is funding. Building a modern automatic car wash isn't cheap. Depending on the location and equipment, costs can range from hundreds of thousands to well over $1 million. That's why many entrepreneurs partner with investors or finance part of the project. Others buy existing operations that already have customers and cash flow. Once the business is running, the focus shifts to efficiency, reducing downtime, keeping equipment working, managing expenses, and growing memberships. Because memberships are where the real power of the business starts to appear. Now let's talk about scale. This is where many successful owners become wealthy. One car wash generating $432,000 in annual revenue is impressive. But what happens when you own 3 locations? Now you looking at over $1.2 million in annual revenue. 5 locations? More than $2 million. 10 locations? More than $4 million. Suddenly, you're no longer operating a local car wash. You're running a business system. And that's exactly how many successful operators think. They aren't building a car wash. They're building a network. A network that generates cash flow every day. Of course, every business has risks. Bad weather can reduce traffic. Competition can increase. Equipment can fail. Economic conditions can change. No business is guaranteed to succeed, but the fundamental demand remains the same. Cars get dirty, and people continue paying to clean them. That's why the car wash industry has remained one of the most overlooked business opportunities in America. The lesson here is simple. The best opportunities aren't always exciting. They're not always high-tech. They're not always trendy. Sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. While most people see a place that washes cars, smart entrepreneurs see recurring revenue. They see cash flow. They see a scalable business. And that's why some car wash owners quietly build fortunes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Hidden Businesses for more hidden business models, real-world cash flow stories, and overlooked opportunities that create real wealth.